What's up, YouTube? Timus here. Now, this is a little bit late, but decided to go right ahead and do it. My review for the remake of House Party. Now, when they announced that they were going to do a House Party remake, I'm like, okay, it's probably not going to be as good as the Kid and Play or anything like that. But I'm all good with remakes because hey, if it stinks, who cares? Still got the original and everything like that. And so, yeah, I decided to give it you know, give it a go with open mind. And especially I even got more excited when they announced that this thing was going to be moving from a streaming release to a theatrical release. I'm like, wow, just like the upcoming Evil Dead Rises, do they have confidence in this movie? Wow, really? And so I went to see it like about a couple weeks ago. It's not good. I'm sorry. This just felt like an MTV sequel in a weird way. It sort of reminded me. It felt like even badder version of like How High Two. Remember when they premiered that? On MTV. Really felt like that in a weird way. And this was also produced by LeBron James, who I know is like the cool thing to hate on LeBron and everything like that. But I think LeBron is still the GOAT. And I'm one of the rare folks who did not mind his Space Jam sequel and everything. Now, if you guys don't know much about the story here, it does star Colson Cole and Jacob Lattimore. And it follows like these two young aspiring club promoters working at as like house cleaners at LeBron James's mansion, and they decide to throw a party at his mansion here. And it really actually even felt like a better version of Project X in a weird way, just without the Camp Fudge stuff. I did get a bit of a Project X vibe here too, which I love Project X. I mean, that movie is really awesome. And it also did have some fun cameos, like you had Kid Cudi popping up. Of course, LeBron even pops up in this. Like you had some really cool cameos pop up here and there. Even Snoop Dogg has a cool cameo. Bit of a spoiler, but Kid and Play, I kid you not, the Kid and Play cameo is maybe one of my favorite parts of this movie. They didn't really like say too much, but it was really cool to see Kid and Play in this because, of course, they were in the original. Which I'm after this, I'm going to do my review for the original because the original is so awesome. But yeah, the House Party remake just is not all that great. Like the acting in this thing was terrible. It was not all that funny. You had DC Young, who I'm sorry, he was annoying as hell in this. I mean, yeah, DC Young Fly. I don't know. He was also in that How High sequel as well. His acting is not all that great. Yeah, I mean, he was a tad bit annoying on TRL too. So the TRL revival. I mean, yeah, if it wasn't for that female host, I probably wouldn't even watch him. It was just him as that host. But anyway, you also had like Melvin Gregg was also in this. Rota Tammy was also here. Alan Madonio from Blackish fame. Tanashi has a cameo. I mean, he had some really cool cameos in this, but the script wasn't all that great. It just wasn't all that funny. It was like very cringy here. I mean, the movie is also directed by Climatic, who's directed like music videos, and he's also putting out the remake of White Man Can't Jump, which after seeing this, I don't know if I'm excited for that White Man Can't Jump remake anymore, which is supposed to have Jack Harlow in it, which, okay, cool, I guess. But yeah, this just was not all that great at all. It just, the music was pretty annoying. The acting, I like Jacob Lattimore too. Like I really liked him on The Child, but even his acting wasn't enough to say this film. So yeah, this was just. And there was also like a scene with a koala. I'm like, oh man. And at times, like, it's not even remind me of Grandma's Boy in a weird way. Like even the poster really resembled that movie Grandma's Boy, but Grandma's Boy is a better film. That aside, yeah, the ending is just also just not so great. Like this is just a really bad film. So yeah, it's just a VH1 MTV movie that got made to theirs. Of course, this was not really such a remake for theirs. It was actually originally made for HBO Max, but yeah. I think they're probably regretting that now because it did not make so much. But let me let you guys. Have you even checked out the House Party remake? So what's up? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Were you ever a fan of the original film? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Simon Sion.